What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Our favorite brand is back with us. This is a 2020 GLC 300. I haven't been in a GLC in a long time, so we're gonna see how this one does. I think they got a facelift in 2020, so they updated the interior ever so slightly. So now it has M-Bucks, different steering wheel, and some more ambient lighting. So let's see how this one goes. Let's check out the front. You know what, I'll show you the odometer a little early. There it is. And now for the button test. And now let's start it up. The final button. Alright, how did it do? Guys, first and foremost, I've said this before on the channel, and I want to clear this up because a lot of people think that I'm just an obvious Mercedes-Benz hater and I have nothing good to say about their cars and I am just a troll. Not quite true. I've actually owned 2 Mercedes myself in the past. But I gotta tell you, this car, say what you want about the quality of the interior, but the design is one of the best on the market. This car versus the Macan, the X3, the Q5, this beats them all as far as the way the interior looks and appears. As far as the quality though, let's talk about that. So fit and finish wise, this didn't do as bad as I thought it would. I think I've done a GLC in the past. I want to say it did worse than this. This one had a lot of squeaks, but they were quieter squeaks, like less severe. So not as loud, not as annoying as I've seen in other Mercedes models. But it did squeak just a tiny bit, just about everywhere. So I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10 for fit and finish, which for Mercedes is actually not too bad. Like, I could actually live with it. So there you go, 6 out of 10. As far as the materials go, this car seems to have a couple of decent options on it. I looked at the build sheet. One thing that I like right away, and in all other Mercedes, are the metal speaker grills on the Burmeister sound system here. The standard one is just like a disgusting black plastic that looks like this. You have to spend the extra money and get the Burmeister speakers because they look and feel great. I always like the wood in these and in the C-Class even. This is like an exposed grain wood, open pore. Feels really good to the touch. As far as soft touch material go, we have it on the dash, the door, kind of all your main parts. Even in the front seat, like the glove box and lower, you actually get some soft touch, so that's pretty good. The only part where I found some really nasty plastic was the rear center console right here. That's hard plastic. Don't like that. I guess they don't care that much about the backseat passengers. I guess kids are going to be back there and it's not going to really matter. We have good old-fashioned MB Tex. Not my favorite. Wish they could make it real leather. It is what it is. We have a cloth headliner and a plastic sun visor, just like all other Mercedes it seems. For this kind of car, I guess the materials are acceptable. Majority of consumers out there are not going to complain. It is premium enough. As far as the buttons go, forgot to talk about that. I love the way the buttons look, the way they're designed. I don't like the way they feel though. I like a few of them where they have this knurling going on here on the surface. I do like that, but then when you press into the button, they just don't, yeah, they don't feel as good as they ought to. Just my opinion though, but again, their design is spot on. They look fantastic. So in the material score, I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10. So there you guys go. Your final score for the whole car actually is 6 out of 10. Would I buy a car like this when the Macan is on the market? If I didn't care about performance at all, I'd probably get this because I like the way the interior looks a lot more than the Macan. However, you guys know I'm a gearhead, and if I had to pick a small luxury SUV to drive around in, you know you gotta go with the Macan. That's gonna drive and handle, brake, steer, accelerate much better than this car. But again, this is gonna be good for most people. This is good for soccer moms who have their kids do lacrosse or gymnastics and who go to Whole Foods and pick up dinner later. So for that kind of consumer, this car is perfectly fine. For gearheads, maybe want to look at the Macan. Anyway, that's my take. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll catch you next time. Peace.